What we have here today is a John Deere D130, and it's hard starting. So you would think it would be the battery, but we'll test the battery and show you it's not that. Then we'll go ahead and adjust the valves. And we have 12.6 volts on the battery, so that's fully charged. This happens to be a twin cylinder, however the procedure is the same for a single cylinder. First thing you're going to want to do is disconnect the spark plug and remove it. Do this on both sides. Obviously, if you have a single cylinder, just the single spark plug. Okay, I'm just going to show you one side, the side with the fuel pump attachment on there. It is just about the same procedure on the other side. So what you want to do is get the proper size socket here and remove this front cover. So next what we'll do is rotate the engine over here. Since the spark plugs are out, it'll move very freely. We'll go ahead and rotate that in a clockwise position. And down here on the valves here, what we're looking for is to have one of the valves compressed here. So right now both a little loose. It's probably at top dead center. So we'll just keep going, turning this till one of the valves is down. Then we know for certain that this valve here is supposed to be in the closed position, and we can measure the gap here with a feeler gauge. So on this one, the upper valve is your intake valve, and your bottom one is the lower one is your exhaust valve. And what we have here is every engine, the specs are a little different. I only have a 6/1000th of an inch feeler gauge, but you would put that in between here until you have a snug fit. Some engines it's 4/1000ths on the intake, and usually all of them are 6/1000ths on the exhaust. So we'll go ahead and loosen this nut up here, and then I'm going to put a Torx bit in here and then tighten this up, and then reattach or retighten that jam nut there when this is at 6/1000ths of an inch. In metric, that's 0.152 millimeters. Okay, I'm going to just loosen up this top jam nut here. Then I have a T40 Torx. Just going to go ahead and tighten that up with the feeler gauge in between here, and it has a nice little drag on there. We'll go ahead, hold the Torx thing, and then go ahead and tighten up the jam nut, and then we'll rotate the engine around and then do the bottom one. Now with the intake valve compressed, this one here be loose, and that's when we'll go ahead and adjust that. Okay, now that we have the valves adjusted, we'll go ahead and rotate it around and double check them. I just did that. And this one does not have a regular gasket on it, so it has a little bit of RTV. And we'll go ahead and put some of that on there, clean it off as best we can. And you want to get the maximum oil resistance RTV silicone and put it on here on the inside of these holes here, and then we'll go ahead and bolt that on. And we'll go ahead and do the same procedure to this side. After we're done with that, then we'll go ahead and place the spark plugs, and we're all set. Well, it had a little time to dry on the RTV. We'll go ahead and fire it up.